Thank you guys for coming to the stream. One last thing that we want to touch on. This is the most important part of the show, and that is that Utah will be the first state to ban fluoride in drinking water. And this is, Governor Cox is just such a mixed bag. He just does some stuff that's based, and he just does some other stuff that's just not. But I really do love, at least this. He was great. He says he would sign legislation that bars cities and communities from deciding whether to add the mineral to their water systems. That bars cities and what? Right, wait, hold on. Utah will become the first state to ban fluoride in public drinking water despite widespread opposition from dentists and national health organizations. Republican Governor Spencer Cox said he would sign legislation that bars cities and communities from deciding whether to add the mineral to their water systems. Fluoride strengthens teeth and reduces cavities by replacing minerals, blah, 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 blah. Where is this? Thank you, AP. Appreciate that. It's not a bill I care about that much, Cox added, but it's a bill I will sign. What a G. Governor Cox is just really real a lot of the time. It's a very interesting. I got to give him credit on that. He seems very authentic. He seems like he's not tricking anybody. I think you'd always know kind of what he's thinking. He's very honest. That's my read on him. That's my gut feeling. Not saying all of that's good, but I think he is a very honest politician. Because I think he's LDS. I think he's LDS. Says Utah lawmakers who pushed for a ban said putting fluoride in water is too expensive. It's Republican sponsor Stephanie Grisius. That's like a Harry Potter last name if I've ever heard one. Acknowledged fluoride has benefits, but said it was an issue of individual choice to not have it in the water. Cox said that like many people in Utah, he grew up and raised his own children in a community that doesn't have fluoridated water. And this is based anecdotal experience. This is epic. You would think that you would see drastically different outcomes with half the state not getting it. We haven't seen that. Cox said in a weekend interview with ABC4 in Salt Lake City, so it's got to be a really high bar for me if we're going to require people to be medicated by their government. That's based. That's a fantastic take. Fantastic take, Governor Cox. Well done. I didn't know that there were only 63% of the U.S. population receive fluoride through their water systems. That's very interesting to me. This is interesting. A few months ago, a federal judge ordered U.S. Environmental Protection Agency to regulate fluoride in drinking water because high levels could pose a risk to kids' intellectual development. As if, you would think that regulating fluoride content in water, they literally used the exact same photo. Yeah, real creative here, AP. You guys need to get a new graphic design guy on this. Goodness gracious. It's even linked in the same article. This is sloppy journalism. Sloppy journalism, guys. But anyway, you would think that this is already being regulated. I'd be surprised if it isn't. That would be crazy. What else do we have here? Utah teenager who urged lawmakers to pass a bill described suffering a medical emergency when a fluoride pump at Sandy malfunctioned in 2019, releasing an excessive amount. It sickened hundreds of residents and led many in Utah to push for its removal. Based. It's rare to find high levels of fluoridation in water. The agency said it's virtually impossible to get a toxic dose of fluoride from water with standard levels of the mineral. For sure. For sure. I'm tired. You guys see how tired I am, guys? I gotta go to bed. Anyway, this is just very epic. This is very epic, guys. Very happy about that. Hannah Schoenbaum is a government politics reporter based in Salt Lake City. She also covers general news in the Rockies and LGBTQ rights policies in state houses. Well, very epic. Well, thank you, Hannah, for reporting this. Appreciate it big time. And thank you, Governor Cox, for signing this epic legislation in the moment you do sign it. We really appreciate you. And I appreciate, by the way, I just want to be clear, I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming to the stream today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been fantastic to be with you.